I picked up this heated jacket. It's actually good for motorcycles. I got it on Amazon. It was only $138 with the shipping, and the tax was free shipping. And there was tax, I think, like $9, $8 sales tax. So the total price is $138. The beauty of this jacket is it's not really a motorcycle jacket per se. Usually it'll run you about 250 bucks or so. I was even looking on JP Cycles, but it'll work because it's got the sleeves where you can tighten them up, so you can have your gauntlet gloves that go over the sleeves, and you can get these sleeves nice and tight so the wind won't blow up in here. Because I know one of the biggest problems you got with a motorcycle is if the wind's blowing up your sleeves, like if you don't have the gauntlet gloves or your sleeves aren't tightened down, it just blows inside the jacket. It works like air conditioning, which is great when you're in the summer, but not good when you're cold. Comes with the battery. I think this is a 10,000 milliamp, and you can see that's a C-type connection. And it could run up to 10 hours. So you turn it on like this, click that on. When it first comes on, it flashes red when it heats up. Then you click it again, it's blue, so that'll run about 10 hours. Green, I think it runs like 4 hours or something, 3-4 hours. And red, it'll run 10 hours. But since it's a C-type connection, I'm pretty sure at least you could charge that battery off of something like this. It's a 10,000 milliamp cell phone battery charger, which, you know, you can jump that right into that battery. I don't know if you could do it at the same time while it's running, but you could definitely charge it up while it's sitting. And of course, since it's like just a C-type connection, if you got a USB connector on your bike someplace, I don't have one, but I got that, and I got a couple of those batteries. You know, I got a couple of these 10,000 milliamp batteries. I could charge this thing twice. That means I can get 30 hours of run time on it on low. Now, this is thin enough to wear under you know, a leather jacket. It's got a hood, or even if you don't use the hood, you could pull this string tight, which keeps the wind from blowing down the front. The pads on this, it's got pads in the front, right up in here, one up on the back here, and then it's got in the arms. So some of these jackets that are this cheap, so this is what it is. It's China, but I don't know how long it's going to last. I hope it lasts a while. But it's light enough that I can just wear this with a vest and, you know, not use the heater, which I'm going to shut off right now. Yeah. And unplug it. Yeah, when you first get it, you want to charge this heater, this battery up, you know. But it's light enough to use the jacket, and, you know, like not really cold weather. You know, you can unzip it a little bit. I like a zipper better. It's not really like a storm flap or anything like that, but, you know, it's just a tight zipper. But zipper's pretty good versus like having buttons or something like that, or snaps. And like if you're using it when it's kind of hot and it's going to get cold at night, like, you know how it is out in like the west, where it's like as soon as the sun goes down, the temperature goes from like 90 to like 45. I always call it that big solar heater. Not so much on the east coast, but, you know, on the west coast, big difference in change. So you can use this, which can sometimes help get the heat off of you, like too much sunburn and stuff. You got your arms covered. But if you leave this a little open and you have your gloves like under this, the air will blow up in there, and it works like, you know, cooling effect. Then you could tighten this down, put your gauntlet gloves over the top, and then if you need to, just turn it on, put some heat on. So, but I was always looking for stuff that is cheap, because I'm a cheapskate, and I don't have money for all these high dollar Harleys. So this is my old Sportster 1200. It's got these big, huge bags, so I could stick the jacket in there, no problem. That's why I get these big bags. And this is a little 883 I picked up back in March of 2024. It cost me $2,000 even. But I wound up putting $800 in it. Half that 800 was that gas tank, which is 3.8 gallons. But, you know, accessories cost you more than $2,000. I actually got a whole bike that is got like 20,000 miles on it, which is cool. And this accessory right here is one of your best cold weather accessories. This windshield I put on this 883. It's a quick disconnect. You just take these two knobs off, and that's it. The whole windshield pops off. But this gives you a lot of warmth because it's blocking a lot of the wind. And I just like riding with it all the time. You really don't notice it. Even the one on my other bike, you don't even notice much. Yeah, there's the other windshield. Like, that's not a really big windshield either. It's not that noticeable. I have resisted for decades putting a windshield on the Sportster, and then I put one on. I said, I'm never taking that off again. It's like if you get some rain or something, your world changes, and you still get plenty of wind because it's not like a full fairing. You're getting wind. It just, at 60 miles an hour, it feels like you're doing 30. So, it's pleasant. That's all I got to tell you about that. So, just want to include that here in the jacket video. This one's got a 4-point mount, and it's not a quick change, but it's still not big. It's not overly intrusive. And if you just want to get a quick change, that's the way, because like this is a video about, staying warm. And I should mention one other thing. One thing to keep if you don't have much room, even if you just got a little tool bag like this, take a plastic trash can liner and some paracord, and you can use that plastic trash can liner as a rain suit, just over your top half, and attach it with some paracord around you in a couple spots, like in your upper chest and your waist, so it doesn't blow around much. And I found that out from the bicycle. I used to take a trash bag with me when I was out bicycling. Little ball of, like, trash bag balled up that big. It was actually one of those shopping bags that was small enough down I could fit in one of those little shopping bags from like Walmart or something. And it made it save your butt from getting hyperthermia. So that's, I figured I'd throw that in on here.